Today on Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner Cooking, I'm going to teach you how to make a homemade calzone stuffed pizza. Okay, I'm going to start out with my not hot and not warm water. And then 1 package of yeast. It's a 1.25 cups I put in there. And then I'm going to put about a tablespoon of sugar. And what you want to do is you want to get that going, get that yeast all starting to come to life. And then I'm going to add 4 cups of flour. I'm using my organic flour today. That was 2, 3. And I'm going to set this 4th one aside. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of salt, well, probably 2 teaspoons of salt. And I'm going to put probably a 1/3 of a cup of oil. You want your pizza dough to be kind of elastic. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, that's coming together. I set this other cup off to the side because I am going to use that for my kneading. And what you want to do is you want to knead this for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to take this, get all those yummies out of there. Okay. And then I'm going to put some flour on my counter. And I'm going to start kneading this. And it's just kind of a push, fold, push, fold. And when I knead this for 5 minutes, I'll get back to you. So I only ended up using about probably 3 1/3 cups. And you want it to look smooth and elastic. And that's where I've got it. See, it's just a nice smooth ball. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to oil my bowl a little bit, turn that over, and I'm going to let that rise until it's doubled, probably an hour or so. Okay, I'm going to start cutting my goodies up for my calzone. I'm just going to be putting ham, onion, a little bit of rotel, and mozzarella cheese. And that's going to be it. I love ham and onion. It's such a yummy combination. Okay. I'm going to cut it all, but I might not need it all. Okay, I'm going to set that on my plate. And I'm going to cut up my ham. I did my show on the ham that you can use and do all kinds of things with. And This is another piece that I froze to show you guys what you can do with one hand. You can make umpteen meals with one hand. It's pretty amazing, really. I had this frozen. This was a spiral cut ham. I think that'll probably do plenty. So I got that. Let's set that on the plate. Now I'm going to shred my cheese. Got mozzarella here. And when I get this all shredded, I'll get back to you. Okay, I've got my cheese all shredded. And you can put anything you want in your calzones. Whatever you like in your pizza, that's what you can put. And now I am going to, and I've got this rotel. I didn't have any pizza sauce, but I love rotel. So I'm going to put that in a bowl. That's got a little bit of chilies in it and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to set my cheese and everything off to the side. I've got my pizza dough all risen. I let it rise for probably an hour and a half. And now I'm going to put a little bit more flour on my counter here. I'm going to break it in four. I'm going to make 4 calzones. My oven is preheated to 400. And I'm going to set those off to the side, and I'm just going to roll out my little calzones. You don't want it too thin and you don't want it too thick. You want them to be able to hold all your yummies that you're putting in them. Okay, and I've got my pan. I'm going to be putting them on, and I'm going to rub a little bit of olive oil on them on the pan, just so that they don't stick. Okay. Whoa, don't want to do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, I'm going to start building my calzone. I'm going to take just a little bit of tomato and a little bit of my ham and some onion. Break that up. And then my cheese. And I'm going to take my calzone and fold it over. And I'm just going to roll it up like so, because I don't want all those yummies to come out. And you can, after you bake these, you can put them in a marinara. You know, you can dip them in a marinara sauce. Okay, one down. And a couple more to go. some more flour out here. And when I get the other 4 built, I'll tell you what we're gonna do then. I'm gonna make my second one now. And I'm gonna put a few more little tomatoes. And I forgot, I wanted to put some garlic powder and some oregano in there to give it a little more flavor. So now I'm gonna get my ham and my onion and my cheese. And then just fold it up and roll it all up like so. And now I'll get back to you. My calzones are all done, and I'm going to drizzle them with just a little bit of olive oil. Just brush that on there. They look so good. And I'm going to put them in a 400-degree oven for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. We'll see what we got after that. That should be good. Okay, I'll get back with you. Okay, they're coming out of the oven. They actually took only about 20 minutes. Look at these beautiful calzones. So I am going to take probably this one. I'm going to cut it. And we'll show you what we've got here. Look at this beautiful, yummy calzone. Put it on the plate and use your favorite marinara. And I hope you enjoyed my little calzone video. I can't wait to dive in. And thank you so much for watching. And remember, there's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it. And love the Lord with all your heart. Bye now.